Before this video starts, let's all hit the like button at the same time. 3, 2, 1. Thanks. Now, on with the video. Okay, we have to talk about Gotham Knights. The game that was delayed by 2 years is here. And honestly, I hate to say it, but I'm really sick of being really patient for games to be released after years and years, like this one and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, that I have to say that I am definitely done with high expectations for these delayed games. There's a reason they're delayed, and sometimes the new release dates are not justified. I really don't understand why this game went into such bad performance issues, but the performance issues and the drops down to 30 FPS and even below 30 frames per second in this game are just unexcusable. The game doesn't look that great. The game isn't that stunning and visually pleasing. The new Call of Duty Modern Warfare game runs at a smooth 60 frames per second and looks way better than this. So I don't know what is wrong with this game to the point that it has to run on 30 frames per second. Now, a lot of people have been blaming the Xbox Series S console, and that's the one I played it on. I'm not entirely sure why this game gets the 30 frames per second and doesn't look as good as other games that run 60 frames per second, like GTA 5, at least the remastered one, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 just look so much better and run at such smoother frame rates. The performance issues of this game are just inexcusable, and I can't shake my head around it. The combat in this game is fun. I would go out of my way to say that it's good, but there are some times that you can cheat the combat. For example, you can just use your grapple hook and shoot people down from below a building, whether it's with a batarang or a pistol. But there are definitely a lot of ways that the combat feels unmotivated in this game. The animations for the combat are really cool, and I must say you do feel like you're in Gotham. At least when you're fighting, you feel super powerful, but then the medical and first aid things make the game way too easy in terms of combat. I know there's a bunch of different ways and things you can do to make the game a little bit more difficult for yourself, but this is also a little bit inexcusable for me. And there's the cutscenes. The cutscenes, like the one I'm showing right now, are just awkward. I would go as far to say that the cutscenes are just awful. They're way too long and they add almost nothing to the story. The story in this game is pretty good. You know, you have to kind of clean up Gotham after Batman is gone, but sometimes the missions feel unmotivated and unimportant, like this one here, and it is just unclear. My biggest complaint, which is even bigger than the performance issues this game was having, is the user interface. The UI in this game is impossible to navigate. There's been a lot of complaints about this, but the UI in this game is horrible. I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do. I don't know where to see my costumes. I don't know what challenges coincide with what side quests or even what the main story quests are half the time. It's so confusing, and sometimes it doesn't even tell you what you need to do. If there's like a checkpoint or like a mission you need to do, sometimes it'll just say go and find this thing, but doesn't tell you what that thing is. I've been trying to do the knighthood missions forever, and I don't know what the premeditated or premediated, whatever, predetermined crimes are, because it doesn't tell me what those are. I've been stopping crimes countlessly across Gotham City and still have no clue what those type of crimes are. There's no precedent for it, and it is just hard to navigate. The UI, the back computer sucks. One thing I do like about this game is the ability to fast travel to some places. A lot of open world games are a little bit too crowded, and as games get bigger, the file sizes get bigger. Of course, we need a fast travel because I'm not going to drive the bat cycle across Gotham 3 times to complete one mission just to do, what is it, the Penguin stupid organ trafficking mission. It's good. I like the fast traveling. Another thing I do like about this game is I like the costumes you can unlock. They're really hard to unlock, but I guess that's the point because you need some incentive to keep playing. But I really do like the costumes. And Gotham City is just beautiful. It's bigger, it's modern, it's new, it's clean. But all in all, I'd say that I wouldn't say this game is entirely worth it. It's a fun game. It's something you can get into and something you can engage yourself with. It's fun. Gotham Knights is fun. Is it a perfect game? No. Is it worth the delay? No. But I do think that it's fun. Anyone who likes Batman will enjoy this game, and I really think it's something you can get into. But because of all the performance issues and the terrible UI, I'm going to have to rate this a 6.5 out of 10. I don't think it's entirely worth your money yet, but if you want to go ahead and spend and get something new, try out, fill a few hours of your day, I think this game is completely worth it for you then. But honestly, I would wait until it comes out on Game Pass, or at least the price drops a little bit. But I just want to make this video. If you want to go check out my playthrough of Gotham Knights, you can go ahead and check that out. I'll link those videos, links in the description below, as well as annotated at the end of this video. Thank you so much. Go check out Gotham Knights and tell me what you think of it. And as always, I'll see you on the flip side.